4,715 followers. That is all one footballer had on Instagram. A few weeks later, that number was over 5 million. He did not score a hat trick. He did not win a trophy. One stranger from a different continent decided his story deserved to be heard. This is the story of Tim Payne, the most unlikely viral sensation of the entire 2026 FIFA World Cup. Let us start with who Tim Payne actually is. He is a 32-year-old defender from Auckland, New Zealand with 52 career caps for his national team. Atlanta FWC 26, he made his first appearance for New Zealand's senior squad all the way back in 2012. Atlanta FWC 26, he currently plays his club football for Wellington Phoenix in Australia's A-League, a club he has represented in 141 official appearances with a contract running until 2028. Sports Mole, a solid, experienced professional, but by no means a global superstar. To exaggerate only slightly, a couple of months ago, almost nobody outside New Zealand knew who Tim Payne was. Total football analysis. Now let us meet the man who changed everything. His name is Valen Scarsini. He is an Argentine content creator known online as El Scarso. Road trips. On May 27th, after meticulously analyzing every single World Cup roster, Scarsini posted a video identifying Tim Payne as the least popular player at the entire tournament based purely on his small social media following. Sports Mole. It was meant to be lighthearted, a simple, funny observation. Nobody could have predicted what happened next. Scarsini made a video encouraging his audience to give Payne's Instagram account likes, comments, and follows as show Sky Sports. His followers did not just respond, they mobilized. In the space of just a couple of days, Payne's Instagram account went from 4,715 followers to 660,000. Sky Sports. That number alone would have been remarkable. But this was only the beginning. The massive mobilization of the Spanish-speaking community generated such intense engagement that Payne's photos went from accumulating a couple of hundred interactions to averaging tens of thousands of likes within hours. Sports Mole. By the time New Zealand kicked off their World Cup campaign against Iran, Payne's following had already crossed 5.7 million. Atlanta FWC 26. That number surpassed the All Blacks, New Zealand's iconic rugby team, who had 2.8 million followers at the time. Sports Mole. One football defender. More followed than an entire nation's most beloved sports team. Let us think about the scale of what actually happened here. Cristiano Ronaldo holds 666 million followers on Instagram. Lionel Messi has 506 million. Atlanta FWC 26. Payne's numbers do not come close to touching those legends, but that has never been the point of this story. This was never about Payne becoming the most followed player in the world. It was about an ordinary, hard-working footballer suddenly being seen by millions of people who had never even heard his name before. What makes this story even better is how both men responded to it. A couple of days after Scarsini's initial video, Payne posted his own message of thanks. "It's been a crazy 48 hours to say the least," he wrote. "I just wanted to also express that I'm very grateful." Atlanta FWC 26. He could have ignored it. He could have felt mocked by being called the least known player. Instead, he chose gratitude. And then something even more special happened. Scarsini traveled to meet Payne in person at the New Zealand team hotel in Boca Raton, Florida. Road trips. "My friend!" Scarsini shouted as he walked through the door and saw Payne waiting for him. Road trips. Payne even gifted Scarsini an official all-whites jersey with his own number 2 on the back, signed personally. Atlanta F26. Scarsini told Payne he should visit Argentina someday and promised he would one day visit New Zealand in return. Road trips. Two strangers, from two completely different countries, brought together by a joke that turned into genuine friendship. Let us hear how Payne himself describes this entire experience. "I'm still processing it and coming to terms with it," Payne told FIFA directly. "The main thing about it is that it's come from a really positive place and it's really cool," the analyst. He also shared a beautifully human detail about his family. "My partner has been able to translate all the Spanish jokes in there. My parents are very unsocial media, so they are trying to understand it too." The analyst. A global viral moment. And somewhere in New Zealand, his own parents are still trying to figure out what an Instagram follower even is. There is something deeply important buried inside this story. Players no longer have to be global superstars, play for the biggest clubs, or score a famous goal to become part of the World Cup conversation. Sometimes one viral post is enough. CBSSports.com. Payne's rise also shows how fans themselves can create entirely new World Cup storylines before a single ball is even kicked. CBSSports.com. This is the modern World Cup, not just shaped by players and coaches, but by ordinary fans with phones in their hands and kindness in their hearts. Let us also remember the football context behind all of this attention. New Zealand entered this World Cup as heavy underdogs, and this is only the third time in their history they have ever qualified for the tournament. Total Football Analysis. Payne is part of New Zealand's Group G campaign alongside Iran, Belgium, and Egypt. The analyst Inter Miami even leveraged Payne's sudden fame to promote training sessions at their facility where New Zealand prepared for the tournament. Sorts mole. His viral fame did not just change his own life, it put an entire spotlight on New Zealand football that nobody expected. What I love most about this story is its complete innocence. There was no scandal, no controversy, no politics, just one young content creator with a sense of humor, a community that decided to run with it, and a humble defender who handled global fame with grace and gratitude. As Payne himself put it, it's come from a good place. The analyst. And maybe that is exactly what football needs more of. Moments that bring strangers together instead of pulling them apart. That is the complete story of Tim Payne. From under 5,000 followers to over 5 million. Not because of a trophy, not because of a hat trick, but because the internet for once decided to be kind. Drop a comment right now and tell me, have you ever seen a more wholesome viral moment in football? Subscribe to this channel for more World Cup stories, highlights, and breaking news. This is your World Cup 2026 coverage, and we will see you in the next one.